What's going on, friends and neighbors? Man, it's good to see you guys. It's been a couple weeks, man. I am without excuse. But here I am today. Got some stuff I want to show you guys, some stuff I want to suggest to you if you're not familiar with it, some stuff that maybe you should get in your ear, man. These are all cassettes. I know some of you guys aren't the biggest cassette fans, but the good news is most of this stuff is available on CD. Some of it's available on vinyl. A lot of demos here, EPs, and maybe a couple full lengths, I think. 3 full lengths, I believe, to be. So without further ado, here we go. This is the second time I've done this video, matter of fact, but maybe this will be the charm. Ecocide playing in the back, some death thrash out of the Netherlands. Let me pull this out where you guys can see it. Absolutely killer stuff. Cover art there by a guy named Boz Gizden. Crazy good stuff. This one came out 2013, released by the band on CD, limited to 500 copies. This is actually a 2023 issue on cassette by a Spanish label called Dan's Crypt Records. This is the first thing I have from that label, man, but it is well done. Good stuff here. There's a picture of the young lad there on the back. There you go, 3-piece, 8 tracks, a little over 33.5 minutes of music. These guys have been at it. Eye of the Wicked Sight is the name of the release. Full length. These guys have been at it since 2012, and this was their debut full length following a demo that same year. They actually released an EP titled Eye of the Wicked Sight Reimagined that last year or the year before, that's got 4 of the tracks off of this re-recorded, if you want to check that out. The second full length from these guys, I showed y'all a while back. I had it on vinyl, picked it up at Rotted Life. The name of it was Metamorphosis. Killer stuff, and when I got it, I went back in the catalog, and all of a sudden this one popped up at Iron Fortress, and I grabbed it, man. Killer stuff. You hear it in the background. If you like death thrash, this is death thrash of the highest order, in my opinion. Check this out. Here's one that I want on vinyl, but I was glad to see Intuit Records put this out on cassette. We'll go ahead and pull it out. Grand Supreme Blood Court. Bow Down to the Blood Court's the name of this full length. Came out in 2012 on Century Media, and when it came out, you could pick it up on CD or vinyl. And here it is, 2024, the first time on cassette by Intuit Records, man. And I try to pick up everything I see that Intuit puts out, because he always puts out quality. And he's got an ear for the stuff that I like, man. He just kills it. Let me tell y'all a little bit. Before I go any further, check out that cover art. I don't know if you can see it. Axel Herman did that cover art. Death Doom from the Netherlands. Check that out. You see that? Death Doom from the Netherlands. 5-piece, you get 11 tracks on this one. 48, almost 49 minutes of music. Even came with a hype sticker, man. Can't beat it. We put this up, and I'm going to tell y'all about this thing. Tell y'all a little something about it. These guys have been at it since 2009, and this is the debut and only full length these guys ever put out. Except the only output they had, period, except for a split they had in 2014. If you go on Metal Archives, if you go solely by their reviews, there's 2 reviews on there, and they average like 71%. And in my opinion, that is very low for this. If you're a fan of if you're a friend, you can be a friend too. If you're a fan of Ace Fix, you're going to love this, and for good reason. Van Drunen's doing the vocals, Eric Daniels on the guitars. You got Bob Backus on the other guitar, and a couple other members from Hail of Bullets and Berserker Legion are on here. This is excellent stuff, man. Like I say, if you're a fan, Oh man, let me have a sip of coffee, man. I get woke up where I can talk. If you're a fan of Asphyx, Grand Supreme Blood Corp is custom made for you. It's been a long couple of weeks, man. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been able to make a video share with you guys, but check this one out. Pissrot. The name of this one is Soaked in Slop. Oh, that sounds nasty. 2024 release. Check that out on Iron Fortress Records. That art is by Ditchwitch666. This one's limited to 75 copies, so if you're going to get you one, you need to get at it. Kingsport, Tennessee death metal, a 3-piece. You get 2 tracks on here. Not quite 7 minutes of music, but the time that is on here is well spent, man. I'm telling you, this is good stuff. Active since 2021. If you've watched my channel any at all, you've seen Pissrot. Had an EP in 2022, a demo/promo in 2023, and then they had that self-titled full-length last year. Iron Fortress also has out a comp that's got 11 tracks, and I haven't really investigated it too deep, and I'm sure it's got some of the early EPs and demo stuff on it, but may even have this on it, I'm not sure. Nasty, filthy, horrible, as Mark G says. Death metal. Young guys having fun making death metal, man. That's what it's all about. Side project from these guys. I don't know if you can call it a side project, but 2 of these guys are also in a band called Chunk, which sounds exactly like the name. It's chunky, thick, meaty death metal. Check it out if you haven't. Now, if you're a fan of Death Doom, which you know I am, when you pick this one up automatically, when I seen this cover, I thought of Spectral Voice, Eroded Corridors, and if you like that sound, if you like that Spectral Voice sound, you're going to love this. This is Atavistic Decay. I had to look up that word atavistic to see what it meant, and I wrote it down. It says reverting to characteristics of remote ancestors or primitive type. And so to me that means going back to the caveman days, and this is good stuff. Not caveman-y and caveman style death metal, but I'm telling you, if you like Spectral Voice, you're going to love this. This one's simply titled Demo 2024. Came on this purple cassette. This one's a like I said, 2024 release on Night Terror Records. Check out that cover art there. Form Terror Growth did that. Death Doom out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And there are the 4 young lads there that comprise the band. 4 tracks on this one, a little over 27 minutes of music. These guys have been at it since 2023. And this is their first effort. Man, I can't wait to see what these guys are going to do. If you look on their Bandcamp site, it'll say most of this is recorded live. I can't really tell, man. It sounds so good. I just love this style. I mean, I can't say it enough. If you like Spectral Voice, which I'm sure many of you watching this do, you're going to love this. Pick you up a copy. I got this one at Rotted Live. There's also a cassette version of this out on a label called 18 to 9 Records and Tapes out of Seattle, Washington. I haven't seen that version, don't know what it looks like or where you could get it, but this one was available at Rotted Life not long ago. I'm sure you can go to the band's Bandcamp or Night Terror Records and grab you a copy. You'll be glad you did. Alright, let's move over to the UK. Check that out. Grave Ghoul. And the name of this one is Living Burial Ground. 2023 release on Dismal Fate Records. Stench Art Illustrations did the art there. Dee Badic did the logo. Check that out, man. And Ryan Wills did all the music, vocals, recorded, mixed, mastered, and man, he just does it all on this thing. If you're not familiar with Ryan, man, you're may be familiar with Seven Doors, Blood Rage, Born Undead. All of those are his creations. Killer stuff, active since 2023. This is the first EP that he put out. 5 tracks on this one, a little over 19 minutes of music. Superb. Excelente. And staying with that theme, while I was there at Rotted, he also had the second one available. This one's also out on Dismal Fate Records. This is the 2024 EP from Ryan, and this one is The House of Dead Flesh. Comes on this stunning yellow. Same art credits, same logo credits. This one's got 5 tracks on it. Check out that art. Exceptional catchy, meat and potatoes, what I call death metal. Ryan's just super talented, man. Super talented. This was the second offering from him, and I was glad to grab that one. And speaking of Ryan, there was a comp there available also. The name of this one's Don't Go Into the House. Don't Go in the House. This one is out on Night Terror Records as well. This is actually the repress, second pressing of it. The first one was mostly red. All this was like red, completely different format and entirely. But this is 4 bands on here. You get 9 tracks, almost 21 minutes of music. Born Undead, of course, like I just said, that's Ryan Willis and Jamie Cross. You get 3 tracks from them. That's death metal. Ryan actually goes by Freudstein on that release. Then Blood Rage has 2 tracks on here. Again, that's Ryan Willis, Tom Hughes, and Joe Bradley. Remember old Big Joe? Then you flip her over on the other side. You get some more death metal, a 3-piece out of Wales by the name of Cremulation, and Gouger death metal / grindcore out of Scotland, a 2-piece. It's got a couple tracks on here too. So a great comp, a great sampler for that area of the world to check out that scene. Grab you a copy of that one if you haven't. And here's one I've been waiting to pop up at one of the distros that I frequent on vinyl, but it just hasn't appeared. So when I seen this cassette, I'm going to grab me one. I thought to myself, and I did. Claustrum, check out that art, man. Check it out. Martyrdom illustrations, David Mancini. This one actually came out in 2023 on Unorthodox Emanations on CD and vinyl, and this is a 2024 repress, or I guess you'd say repress. I think it's maybe the first time on tape. Don't quote me on that. Night Terror Records. Death metal out of Italy. 3-piece, 7 tracks, 28 minutes of music. I'm going to turn the cassette over, man. Let's see here. Got my pajamas on. I don't want y'all laughing. Boys, you'll be glad you don't have to work at nights. Here we go. Claustrum, where was we at? Active since 2023. Same year they released a demo titled Destined to Rot and World Decay. Then this debut full length came out 4 months later. Described on Bandcamp as disturbing death metal. That would be about right. Mid-pace for the most part does speed up, but then it slows down almost to a death doom sound in parts. These guys keep it loyal to the old school and put their own touch on it. Exceptional music, well done in every way. From the art, the packaging, the music, everything is good. A vinyl copy is a must. Check that art out, man. Pick that one up at Iron Fortress as well. Got a couple more I want to show you guys, and then I'm going to let you go. This one's a $20 spin demo that came out this year, Corpus, Offal, or Offal, however you want to say it, Offal, simply titled Demo 2024. Ian Schwab, guitars and vocals, did this cover art. Death metal out of Austin, Texas. If you got your ear to the ground as far as underground death metal goes, you'll know that Cerebral Rot has called it quits. And out of those ashes as came this. And I say out of those ashes, you get Kyle Lindstrom of Cerebral Rot fame doing guitars on here. Ian Schwab, former Cerebral Rot, doing guitars and vocals. You got Demoncy, however you want to say it, bassist Jason Sachs on here. Rounded off the rhythm section on the drums from Bell Witch and Autophagy, you get Jesse Shrievman. Killer stuff. This is their first offering. These two tracks total a little over 13 minutes of music. And I read somewhere that these two tracks are going to be re-recorded and included on the album that's going to be recorded later this year to be released in early 2025. So you got that to look forward to. Go to 20 Bucks Spin and grab you one of these, man. This thing will be a collector's item one day. Cool stuff, brother. Cool stuff. While I was flipping through Instagram the other day, a friend of mine had shown this tape, and I thought I had a copy and didn't, so I went to Discogs and found me one at a decent price. This is Impest, and the name of this one is Bone Pit. This one actually came out in 2023 on Head Split Records. Check out that logo. Foreign Terror Growth did that. Death metal out of Columbia, South Carolina. Three-piece, you get 3 tracks on here. A little over 12 minutes of music. These guys have been in that part of the world doing death metal for quite a while. They're in several different bands up there, very active in that scene. They know what they're doing, and when you put this in a match play, you'll hear that right off the bat. Crawl into the Bone Pit is what it says on the back. Death metal out of Columbia, South Carolina. Killer stuff, man. Like I say, pick that one up at Discogs. I don't know if I would be surprised if Head Split had any of these left, but if they did, you need to grab you one. If not, you just have to be at the mercy of the seller on Discogs. But great stuff, man. A great little demo to have in the collection. So that's 10 that I wanted to share with you guys. Suggestions, if you will. Man, I'll try not to be so long in between videos this next time, but been trying to make that cheddar, brother, trying to stack some cheese, you know what I'm saying? Working. I do have a channel that I want you guys to check out. If you're fans of Brent, if you're fans of Ruined Death Metal Cult, then you'll know Abominator Mike, Nasty Mike, Dirty Mike, whatever you call him. And the name of his channel is Welcome to Hell, the Welcome to Hell Show. He's got like 14 videos out, but they're all killer stuff. Goes by Mike Abominator. You'll be familiar with that guy if you're into that California death metal scene. But just got some crazy good stuff. Shows off some killer demos. Had some great interview the other day with Rhett Davis. Check him out if you haven't, man. Show him some love. Again, that is the Welcome to Hell channel at welcome_to_hell_show. There it is again. Check him out if you haven't. Tell him the old miner sent you by, man. Go show him some love. Again, so long, Mr. Ken. Miss you already, brother. Got some stuff in the mail the other day from some friends of mine. Or not the other day, 2 days. Go to Menace. The Dope Metal Show guys sent me a CD that I'm going to be checking out on the way to work today. And I'll get back with you on it. Tell you how much I like it. Sure I will. The name of it's Dehumanized. Appreciate you guys, man. I thank you so much for all that you do for the scene. And I good a care you take of me, man. I appreciate y'all. It's always good to be with you guys, man. Thank you for watching. Catch y'all later.